So our study of 2 Corinthians is part of a series called the Story of God Bible Commentary series. We look at the scripture in three ways. We start out by listening to what the scripture says. Then we evaluate it, we examine it, we kind of look at some of the vocabulary and things like that. And then we look specifically at how that scripture affects the lives of people today. How do we apply this scripture? What does it mean to me today, 2,000 years after it was written? And it's probably the most important thing that we can do is to reap from the text something that applies to my heart, to my life right now today. Well, this is called 2 Corinthians, although we know that there were some other letters involved, there were other visits involved. Paul had a really close connection to the people in Corinth, and yet he was being attacked and accused by some outsiders. And I put this whole book kind of in the vision of a courtroom. Paul is the defendant, and he has a whole lot of prosecutors who are accusing him of things that are really basically not true. And so this letter is a real love letter to the Corinthian church, while Paul is still trying to defend himself against some really evil things that are going on in that church. Well, I would love for you to join me on a journey across Asia Minor with Paul as we study his book, 2 Corinthians. It's just as important today as it was back then. So come along with me and let's journey together.